It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To the air, Williams. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
180.
After the interception, here's Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A nice pickup of 17 yards. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
20.
Goff now to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. CD Lamb there to make the grab. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jeffrey Simmons drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. It's taken to the 26. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go, go, go.
Now it's gone. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
180.
To throw is gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Whoa.
Throwing again is gone. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 33. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Here's Williams. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game, and we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Throwing is Williams. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sam Laporta, 33 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Running right through him. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Like 20!
Here's Gone. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
20!
There's Gone. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Shell, like 20!
Gone. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 7-7, our score after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
The Jets, 1st down.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dalton Kincaid from 19 yards away. And the Jets have taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd and a couple. To throw, it's Williams. Try! And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
That's good.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll toss this out right to Walker. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Well, anytime down here in the red zone that you can get a running back going lateral to the line of scrimmage, that's a plus for the defense. We all hear about the offensive guys saying, get north and south, get upfield. They didn't allow it at all on that play.
And going right back to Walker. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Third down and 13. To throw, Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 36-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They'll try the middle with Cook. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
20.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and he gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
20. Hey, lift. Lift.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Back to throw. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
20.
Out of the gun. Goff. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And this is incomplete. Pierce the intended target there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Williams looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight. So they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out of the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Patriots 40-yard line.
We go tonight. 180.
Gone. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
10 yards.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
What? 180.
Now Goff. That is caught downfield. It's Besh. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
What? Hey, kill. 20.
They'll run with Cook. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
180. 11. What's that?
Goff now looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
20. Hey, tonight. What's that?
Cook. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he comes. Caught up. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator of the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. Here's Williams throwing after the interception. And this one complete to Smith. And he's got some space here. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Option play, they'll give to Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They'll look to throw forward with Williams. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Butker on for the PAT. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Jets 21, Patriots 17. Harrison Butker set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Goff now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Tiger, Tiger.
First down, Jets.
Now gone. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Like 20.
Up the middle, it's Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Come on. 180. DC.
Here's Gone. Trying to stretch the field with Schultz. And he's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Goff now looking to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slam, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Patriots are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say,
and this is going to be a safety as Williams is taken down to the end zone. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 65 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And he stopped immediately there. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Go, 180. What's that?
To throw is gone. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Third down.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Like 20.
Now it's gone. Flushed out right. And every tackle about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Turbo, set.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Jets are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Goff looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack of a 2-point try.
29. Patriots 17.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Throwing is Williams. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Gain of 24 yards.
That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Here's Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sam Laporta with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Next to score, Jets.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
They run again on first down, Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
20.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Goff. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Give to Cook out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Goff. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat. And there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play, and of course he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Throw out wide to Walker. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. To throw, it's Williams. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
To throw, Williams. And past the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas!
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
This is first and 10.
Vegas, Vegas!
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back. Santos now to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Jets 43, Patriots 31.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Working out of the gun, Williams. That's complete to Pierce. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Here's first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
The Jets